Hey everybody, welcome back. These are some lying influencers that got exposed.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna buy this product.
I just find that crap.
Literally expose it whenever I see it.
Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Okay, so for those who don't understand what's going on here, we're going into Louis Vuitton's garbage, grabbing some bags, and making it look like we just went on a little shopping spree at Louis Vuitton. For those that don't know, it's actually quite easy to just buy the bags on social media, or you buy the bags on people keep these bags and sell them. They go for like 20 bucks. And you just put something in them and you pretend like you went shopping and you make everybody else feel
poor. God, I love making people feel poor. It's the best.
Love touting a lifestyle I can't actually maintain.
Love it. Favorite pastime.
But you have a Chanel bag. Okay, so this is one thing I'm kind of confused about. You got an expensive bag, honey. That's an expensive bag. You also got a stain on your shirt. This is what happens when we wear all white, all right? When we wear all white and we dig through garbage. Look at this. I sell bags and boxes of various designers on eBay, and the amount of influencers who buy them is wild. Because when you can't own the actual thing, just buy the box or the bag, and people will really think that you own their actual thing. Really, the only thing that actually matters when buying luxury is that other people see it and think you're better than them. Same effect, different price point. Oh, please, we have all done that. No, can't say I have. That's a generalization and not a correct one. I love it when influencers get exposed by nutritionists.
Today I'm going to show you how to make one of my favorite easy gut healing breakfasts.
I was gonna skip this because last time I commented on this creator's content, she shamed me for taking antidepressants that saved so many people's lives. But a lot of you guys still sent this to me, so I think we should all just brace for some more stigmatization.
Starting with a lot of high quality butter that I get from a farm. The reason that we're using these vegetables is because they're very low carb and they're not starchy. Starch is one of the things that can really irritate the gut.
Okay, I'm just gonna stop right here. So I watched the end product. It's scrambled eggs with veggies and avocado, and it looks delicious. But I take issue with the message that carbs and starch irritate the gut.
Can confirm, my carb poops are the only time when my poops are normal, okay? TMI, maybe. But my poo is the happiest after I eat some pasta. Ain't no poo like a pasta poo, I'm telling you.
Now, IBS symptoms are super tricky. Everyone's experience of what triggers a flare will ultimately be unique. But generally speaking, we know that starchy foods are hugely beneficial for the gut. If we look at resistant starch, for example, from foods like bananas, potatoes, oats, rice, plantains, legumes, these are all starchy, higher carb foods that act as a prebiotic fiber to improve gut health, microbiome diversity, short-chain fatty acid production, and immune response. I totally can see why Liz's kind of keto carnivore style diet has reduced her GI symptoms. It's because she's cut out a lot of potentially triggering foods. But elimination diets, like the controversial GAPS diets that she references in the description, are not meant to be followed long term. You're supposed to eliminate and then reintroduce most of the foods that you cut out in a stepwise manner so as not to cause long-term harm to the microbiome. And again, we know that there are a lot of long-term gut benefits to having starches in the diet. So if you like a lot of butter, I'd say the omelet recipe was great. The diet advice, not so much. Next.
We love an omelet, but carbs are not the enemy. In fact, I've been eating a lot of protein lately, maybe a little more than I should, and I should be eating other things too. My butt's not happy. My butt is doing weird things. I've never experienced this before. It's like, you know when you have a baby and you move that baby from liquid foods to solid foods? That's what's happening to me, to my butt. Again, I love it when nutritionists call out influencers because it's like, oh my God, are you really qualified to talk about this? You are not. You are not. Neither am I. Don't listen to me ever. Ever. Do not listen to me. The amount of butter in that alone could probably make my IBS act up. Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of butter, babes. That's a lot of butter. I love me some butter. I do. But really? Leave a heart in the chat if you love a pasta poop.
Wait. Did you see that at the start? The first video looked strange and the rest of the videos do look a little bit strange as well. Let's have a look at this. It is too. So, if we zoom in here, the bench and the squat rack behind her is moving with her waist and glutes.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is like fit by Scar or some
Oh.
absolute lies. Video shopping her body to make it look like she has bigger glutes and a smaller waist. Then she can make money off selling her glute program to young females that don't have any idea that she's using fakery on her videos. Look at that. Ready? You can see
Wow, yeah.
the bench and her glutes changing in the background. Let's go for the next rep. Oh, that one's so obvious. Ready? I'm going to go back and forth. The background is moving. It's a stationary item. Fit by Scar, you should be fucking embarrassed with yourself. You using these video shop apps to try to rip off your followers. I will literally expose it whenever I see it. I've had enough of it. It should be illegal to Photoshop your videos and photos to sell programs, make money off it.
Here. I still can't believe that we live in a society that this is still allowed. When I first started making YouTube content, this was one thing that I talked about a lot. Because like, I just couldn't get over how we were just seeing all these like perfect people on social media. And I'm like, I don't look like that. Why is that? Some of them really are as close to perfect as you can get, but unfortunately, the vast majority are lying about how perfect they look. I kind of stopped doing content like that because it was just like, you know, if you want to edit your photos, it's like, whatever, you know, like, let's not be high and mighty. But like, I think it's different when you're trying to like sell a lifestyle, when you're trying to like sell products that make people think that they will have what you have, and you're doing it in like a deceitful way. She's essentially saying that if you buy her program, pay her lots of money, and do what she does, you will look like her, when the fact of the matter is she doesn't even look like her. She doesn't. And frankly, it should be illegal. Like when we're talking about advertising on TV, they have to note if there was like editing done to photos now. Like they have to like make a note of it so that you're aware that, oh, there was Photoshop done. And I think in some places, like even in the UK or something, even like when there's AI now, there's like a thing that like, there's an AI that tracks the AI so that people know that this isn't real, okay? That should be the standard. It's crazy because it is a great workout plan and her physique is amazing. I don't understand why she would edit herself. She edits herself because no matter how good you look, there's still gonna be haters and still gonna be people that, you know, say,
Oh, you look fat. Oh, what's wrong with your butt? Oh, this, oh, that. And so if you like
put yourself on the internet looking absolutely perfect, you curb that kind of response. But then you get this kind of response, which is arguably worse. Sorry, I just drooled a little bit. Oh, she made her account private, and that's the tea. That is the tea. See, much, much worse than a couple of comments saying,
oh, but you still look fat.
Who cares? Stop reading comments. Stop. Just stop.
I don't believe in outing people, but I do believe in transparency, so I'm still going to tell this story while I'm waiting for my tan to dry. Don't judge the tan, guys. I was at an event in Dublin, which will remain unnamed. I won't say what it was, but it was very funny. And I got speaking to a girl who posts on TikTok a lot, and I had hurt my foot, and she's like, how'd you hurt your foot? And I'm like, oh, from running. She's like, I didn't know that you ran because you never post about running. And I was like, well, I can't post those running videos, you know, where you're like 1 kilometer in, 2 kilometers in, 3 kilometers in, because like I look so bad. Like no one ever talks about this, but when you get Botox, you can't sweat where you have Botox, so it's like this tea of white, no sweat area, and then the whole rest of the
Really?
raspberry, and I just look terrible. Like I could never post that. And she was like, but we're not posting our real runs. I was like, what do you mean? And she's like, well, I'll just go 1 kilometer, drive up a bit.
I beg your finest pardon.
Drive up a bit, 3 kilometers, so it looks like that she's done a whole run.
Oh, for real.
I didn't know that. I will say, in case anyone starts guessing who it is, I will say that like running isn't her niche. Like she doesn't normally post running videos. I think she's posted like 1 or 2. But like, I feel like this is one of those times where everyone else knew something and I didn't. Like the time that I thought the blue balls were real. Like, What?
Girl, you just blew my mind. Oh my gosh. I've always wondered why people like working out videos, running videos, they look so good. You know, they do the thing where they turn around with the phone and it's like, going for a little jog. I look so hot and so perfect. And I'm like, I look like a drowning dead rat when I'm working out. Like, I actually look vile. I don't even recognize myself. But that's how you know you're doing a good workout, you know? It blows my mind every time. Like, I am flabbergasted. My flabbers have been gasted. Maybe it's weird that we like expect everything on social media to be real. Like we expect if someone's like, we haven't caught up to the idea that like people on social media are like filming stuff ahead of time and filming it like they're in a movie. Heck, I filmed this video a month in advance and I'm talking to you like it's today. That's crazy. You're crazy. No, because I always wondered how people look so good whenever I do running runs. I am as red as a tomato and panting down the mic, especially as the run goes on, you know, like you might look cute at the beginning, but it gets worse and worse as time goes on. I can barely run without passing out, honestly. Like, no, I am shocked. This is shocking. This is the craziest thing I have heard in the last 15 minutes. I know, kind of not exactly exciting, but it has been 15 minutes since I started filming this video, so that's saying a lot. My flabbers are usually gasted, but not to that extent.
This is a message for Joey Swole. Now, I realize that I am not normally the kind of person that tries to summon fitness talk, but I think Joey Swole needs to do us all a favor and ruin this guy's career. So this is somebody named Ben Barker who decided to post this photo. Of this person who I believe had spent quite a lot of time rowing his family to safety after the hurricane hit recently. And Ben used this photo of a rescue worker who was sent there to help these people carrying who I believe is this person's wife and child, while this person is obviously carrying all of the rest of their bags. And Ben here says, "Dads, make sure you're never the guy carrying the shoes. This is why we must lift weights." And then in the same post, on the same slide, says, "Start training today with a free 7-day trial to my workout subscription."
That's not good.
I have a lot of anger and rage about this post because using a tragedy to promote your fitness brand while shaming a father, while shaming a person for not being, in your eyes, physically fit enough because you see him carrying shoes, ignoring the bag that he's carrying. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Shaming somebody who is living through a horrific tragedy in order to gain clout and clients. I don't know how much I believe in hell, but I think that very specific combination of things should qualify you for one of the levels. Just like a very special level of hell, just for you, Ben Barker. You're a bad person. I hope you lose your business and all of your clients and you never work again. Thank you, goodbye.
I mean, if the shoe fits, how are you not embarrassed? How are you not embarrassed, Ben Barker? Just absolutely shameless. Like, what are you actually doing? So nobody in the focus group flagged this, or nobody said that this was probably going to be a bad idea, calling a hurricane victim fat and out of shape. Stupid hurricane victim. It's not like you've literally just been like fighting off a tragedy and now you must be expected to carry your wife and child. That's what real men do. Be f***ing for real. Like, are you okay? Are people okay? So wait, the dad rode the family to safety and he still has to carry their belongings, but he's not good enough because he didn't carry his wife and child. Yeah, that would be what Buddy is getting at. That would be what Buddy is getting at. Just a little out of touch, you know? I feel like this is a little bit not good. That's not good. I don't care how much you lift. When you row all night and your arms are just completely gassed and someone is there to help rescue you, you're gonna let them. And you're not any less of a man for doing that.
One of the craziest influencer scams that I've learned about since growing a following are the giveaways. I might just be stupid and I will own it if I am, but I never realized that this is how they work. After I started growing a little bit of a following, I got an email one day and it was like, "Hi at blank," and it was a huge influencer who I followed and loved and still do. And they're like, "They're doing a giveaway. Would you like to partner with them for this giveaway?" And I thought this was a scam. I was like, Yeah. They were like, they're just gonna get this. And they have to follow you. I was like, oh, heck yeah. Incredible. Like me? Little old me? You want little old me to be a part of this giveaway? So I was like, okay, give me the deets. Like, what do I need to do? And they were like, absolutely. So price to join ranges from $700 and $1,200.
Stop.
$700 to $1,200. I was like,
Stop.
Details? Like what is this going to look like? They have a separate page. It's the way you actually enter is going to the next page and you follow everyone that they're following. So I asked them like, well, how many people is that? They're like, it can range depending on who we're working with. So I went to their previous one to see how many people. I had to follow 47 people. The value of the giveaway was like $8,000. Let's just say like maybe 30 to 40 people are involved in these giveaways and they're each doing the lowest amount, which was $700. That is $32,900. If the giveaway costs $8,000, who's getting the rest of that money? My money. And I'm sure the influencer, since she's like hosting it on her page, gets a little bit. I just find that crap. I do not make a lot of money on social media. You want me to essentially pay a big time influencer for followers? Again, I could be stupid.
Crazy.
Maybe everyone knows this is how it worked, but if you didn't, now you know.
What the actual I thought that giveaways were like when influencers get like in PR, then they do a giveaway, or maybe like a brand that they work with, like they host a giveaway together and like help promote the brand. I didn't know they were out here scamming small businesses and making them pay them. Oh. Every day we stray further from God. I feel like the majority of the time there isn't a real winner. No one ever gets announced. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is horrible. Oh, this is sad. Oh my. I'm learning a lot today. This is funny. I can't believe that that's their hustle. Ooh, that one stings. What's the matter? Not interesting enough to make regular content? We gotta scam our followers too? That's crazy to me. God, I am so naive. Is anybody else just like so naive? God, I don't know who these people are. Sometimes when I'm like watching this, like I'm like, if I don't know or care who these people are, neither will the people watching. Just for the record, I don't really care that much. I really don't. It's okay. I'm just here to entertain you. I'm here to hang out with you, my besties. Speaking of, this makes me want to do like an actual giveaway for Christmas. Like an actual one. Just because, like, I don't want everybody to think that this is really how some people operate, how all people operate. It's not. It's really not. No, there's a lot of people out there that do host the giveaways, like HopeScope. I get to see her in a couple days. I'm excited. HopeScope really actually does do the giveaways. I know this because I asked her, how do you pick people? And she says she uses this like program that like picks people out of random and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do that too. Back when I did the Swipe Life contest, I flew someone out from Australia and you guys saw pictures. I know that you saw everybody actually show up. So maybe I'll do another one for Christmas for you guys if you want. Like if you could have like absolutely anything, like let's say like I would pay for part of your wedding, or I would pay for part of your school, or I would donate to a charity of your choice. What's one thing that you guys would like to see me do a giveaway for? Maybe you want a nice purse. I don't know. What do you guys want? Tell me down below in the comments. I don't get PR, so like I'm not really a makeup influencer, so I don't really know what to give away, but like I'm happy to hear suggestions.
Can you imagine lying to 15.5 million people every single day and having absolutely no remorse about it? I guarantee your answer is probably no, because any honest person would feel very guilty about doing that. But there is someone out there who doesn't feel guilty about it and does it every single day and is lying and very deceitful to a lot of people.
Ooh.
I'm going to give a hypothetical for entertainment purposes, okay? Let's just say you're an everyday normal person who's been suffering with cystic acne, okay? So you're doing research, you're looking stuff up, trying to find ways to help your cystic acne. So you log into TikTok and you type in the search bar like good products for cystic acne, and the first video that pops up comes from a influencer who has 15.5 million followers, has very high engagement, and you're like, oh, well, this must be a great product then, let me watch the video. So you watch the video, and throughout the video the person talks about how this product is the sole product that cured their cystic acne, and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna buy this product. All the comments are very positive, everyone is really engaged with this video, so you feel like this person is telling the truth. But little do you know that this is actually an undisclosed ad, and that this person has made a very similar video with 5 other products claiming the exact same thing, that these other 5 products also they were the only thing to cure this person's cystic acne, but you don't know that. So you go out and you buy the product, you try it for a couple months and nothing changes about your cystic acne. And you start to wonder, like, what the heck? They said that this was the sole product that cured their cystic acne. Like, what's wrong with me? And there's nothing wrong with you. That person is lying and very deceitful. But unfortunately, you fell right directly in their trap. The trap that they knew hundreds of thousands of people would fall into, because they know that they have built an audience off of lies and deceit, and these people believe everything that comes out of this person's mouth. This person also, when posting these videos, uses 3 filters and Facetune before the video is actually posted. So their skin already looks like porcelain by the time the video comes out. And so people truly look at this video while they're saying there's no filter on and it's just color grading. They're looking at this video saying, my skin is going to look like that because I'm using this product that they're telling me did this to their skin. And how none of those 15.5 million people have seen this person lie to them is quite interesting to me. It's quite interesting that people are that gullible and they continue to support, follow, have a parasocial relationship with that person when that person is lying to them every single day. This is one of the biggest problems with influencer culture. And all TikTok is now is just a marketplace for people to sell products. But this person specifically does it without disclosing that it's an ad, and that's a crime. So I want to know, like, when are people finally going to say, like, okay, enough is enough? Like, when are we going to stop supporting them?
I wonder who she's talking about. I genuinely do wonder who she's talking about. Comments are turned off. That's where I go for the tea, right? Like, everybody starts tagging everybody. They're like, is it this person? Is it that person? It's totally this person. Yeah, no, I feel like I know who this is about. Undisclosed ads are like a big problem on social media. And also, like, I would like to say that I think that, like, influencers do disclose, not maybe in the best way that they could, but they do disclose a lot of the time. What influencers don't do, which I see a lot, is they don't actually research the product that they're selling before they use it and before they market it. People like influencers because they trust us, right? We're average people, most of us, who, you know, people started to trust our opinions and we got a following from it, etc., etc. But when I tell you the amount of times I've looked into a brand that, like, reached out to me and they're like,
Oh yeah, we want to pay you this amount of money to, like, you know,
put our product on the internet, say you love it, etc., etc. And, like, it has gotten to a point where I do not say yes to anything anymore, especially viral products, without testing them first. This one time, I looked on social media and, you know, after this brand had reached out to me, and I was looking at all of these, like, crazy brand deals that all of these social media influencers had been doing about this very particular brand. It was all over social media, all over the place. And I was like, oh, they must be reputable. Like, they can't honestly have this many influencers posting about their stuff if they aren't a reputable brand. So I write a sketch and I'm, you know, at Mike's place and we're filming it and I'm all in costume, ready to go. And I open the product, I, like, get the product ready. It was very, very specific in the brief. It said, we want you to try this product for the first time on camera. Okay, not normally how I do things, but all right, I will do that for this. Get ready, open the product, and we're filming, and we get to the part where I have to film my
original reaction.
I taste the product, and when I tell you, I have never tasted anything so disgusting in my entire life, I immediately contacted my agent, and I'm like, there is no way in hell that I am doing this. You can tell that brand to go f themselves. And no, I'm never doing this again. I look up a brand every single time on, like, Trustpilot or forums or Reddit, any of the three. The amount of negative reviews of people saying this product literally tastes like a chemical, like, this is, like, I almost threw up. Like, I literally almost threw up and the taste did not leave my mouth for, like, at least an hour. And then, you know, I told my agent I'm not working with this brand, and I was literally wearing a fucking Santa costume at the time. So me and Mike ended up filming something else because, you know, it was like, I think it was an ad for, like, my merch line, like my Christmas merch line. I just don't understand how, like, that many influencers could have had such a good experience with that product. Like, there is no way. The way that they were talking about it, it was like, sliced bread. Like it was the greatest thing on God's given green earth. It was disgusting. And guess what? I literally have not seen this product in 2 years. Like, not one person has made a video about this product, like an authentic video about this product. Absolutely crazy. I think that influencers do disclose ads for the most part, okay? Like, I mean, you're legally supposed to do that. What I really don't like is that influencers will take a check from literally any company without doing their research and sell that product to their followers. I just don't, I can't believe that. Like, I literally can't believe that. That's the shit you gotta be careful about. Yes, we all need to, like, you know, disclose our ads, and we all do that, but like, no, these people are out here lying to you even when these ads are disclosed. So take every ad, even the ones that are actually ads, with a grain of salt. My goodness. Why do you think I never do sponsorships on this channel, guys? Because everything is a fucking scam. It's all a scam. If you see an ad on this channel, you know that Charlotte has done her research and it is not a scam. God, that was actually a very long rant. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. This has been Charlotte Dobre. Subscribe!